Hello everybody, Knux here for the Super Gaming Force. Welcome to the Orcs Must Die 2 review. Now, I know most of you want to see Crunch, Mirror Image, Wind Up, and Twisted Halls, but the thing is, I can't beat them. I was on Crunch for 3 hours straight. Every strategy I tried, I couldn't beat it. The only reason I have 1 skull for this, 3 skulls for this, 1 skull for this, is because of multiplayer. I can't beat these levels again. Neither Twisted Halls. I have no skulls on it. I've never beaten it. So I've decided I'm ending it. Otherwise, I don't want to show you guys 5 plus hours of the same 3 or 4 levels again and again and again. See, Eccentric. I beat it with him. Here. Oh, well, I beat it with him here too. I have them here. Where are they? This one I've beaten alone. He hasn't beaten it yet. This one, he hasn't beaten yet. This one, and this one. He hasn't beat them. He has beat them, but not singly. I haven't either. Last one is this one, I think. See? There. See? There, he's beat that one. That one. That one. That one. And that one. He has a better score than me? Oh, no, he doesn't. I didn't think so. Oh, he does! Oh, I'm gonna have to beat him. On that one too. Not that one though. Although, you know what? I'm gonna play the first level and give you guys my personal review. This is my review. That doesn't mean you're going to agree with everything. That's the term mine. That this is not a professional review. I am going to talk over these guys also because I don't care what they're saying anymore. This is my review. This is what I think of the game. But you guys might not think the same, so this is more of a personal review. This is like a closure. I'll be doing this with every game. Don't Starve is also coming out today. I think so. Yes. Today, is it also coming out today, which is the 19th? The Don't Starve review is also coming out today. Well, I only played it once, but still. So, when I started playing this game, I didn't think it was that good. I didn't think it was that good because it wasn't really that fun to me. There we go. Just get a bunch of these guys. It wasn't that fun at first. Bear in mind, I hadn't bought the game yet. I was testing it on someone else's computer because they wanted me to try it out. He said, "Try out this epic game. It's the newest thing." Yada yada yada, whatever he said. Then I tried it. I didn't really enjoy it. It wasn't really my thing. Well, that was the first one, not this one. Then the second one came out, and I don't know. It didn't seem like they changed all too much between the first one and the second one, but it's much more fun to me. This one is much more fun. Actually, I'm going to turn down the audio so you guys can hear me throughout the whole video. Turn this down. There we go. It wasn't that fun to me, but this one is. I don't know. I just find this one much more fun than the previous one. I didn't play the last one all that much. I didn't really like playing as the War Mage, the guy War Mage. I didn't like it. What's with my little sparkly thing? Oh well. It wasn't enjoyable to me. It seemed like more of a, to me, it seemed like more of another FPS, as odd as it is. It seemed like an FPS to me, which I don't really enjoy. The only FPS I play is Team Fortress 2, and occasionally Star Wars Battlefront 2, whenever I can get it off my friend. But I don't know why, it just seemed like an FPS to me. This one came out, and I started comparing this one more to some stuff like tower defense.
You will serve only
like that. This is more like a tower defense. I don't have to really do anything. If you know how to play this, you don't have to do anything, and your archers or traps will do everything for you. Which is why I like this one better, because I love tower defense games. Bloons Tower Defense, I've played 1 through 5 already. I don't know if they're making a 6th one, but I played 1 through 5. And it's that is one of the only series that has gotten consistently better as it's going along. Another series that's better is this one, of course. This one is better as it goes along. Other games, like I can't really compare that to Mario or Sonic, because they have ups and downs. They don't really get better or worse. Although I do say Sonic made a big improvement with Sonic Adventure, as did Mario with Mario Galaxy. I haven't played Mario Galaxy too much, but my cousin, he came over for a sleepover one time and he basically said, this is the best Mario game, you need to play this. I have Mario Kart now, which I do enjoy, but Mario Galaxy, I find it enjoyable, but it's a really long game. I mean, stuff like Sonic Adventure 2, I don't mind playing because I love high-speed platforming. It's really fun for me. I love trying to go back to the levels like Metal Harbor and trying to beat it with the fastest time. But like, I enjoy that in Mario Kart too. In Mario Kart, I love going back and seeing how fast I can beat the course and unlocking all the characters. Actually, a fun fact: the only reason I have Rosalina, or I don't know how you say her name. The only reason I have her in Mario Kart is because my cousin left the Mario Galaxy 1 or 2 save on my Wii. So that's the only reason I have Rosalina. I gotta look that up.
I enjoyed that.
So yeah, I mean those games are pretty fun. They're enjoyable, and they're also multiplayer, which is also good with this game. This game is multiplayer. The first one wasn't. In the first one, if you had to run all the way across the map just to stop one orc from getting there, you were basically screwed, because you couldn't get across the map in that time. There's no way you could do that. In this game, however, let's say we're having trouble with, for example, oh my, if you ever have trouble with this level, but of course, if you're starting right. Let's say we're having trouble, and orc's almost there. I can run all the way like this to the end. I can be here guarding the end, and my friend can be over here guarding the front. So anything that gets past him, he can just leave alone, and I can go get after he's done. Get up here. I can get after he's done, and he can just leave them. Because we're good. We don't need him. We don't need him to run all the way across the map and get the other one. I know I'm gonna make a lot of people angry by comparing this one to the first one, but I mean, they're the same series. They should be similar. Like other games are similar too, and that's it. Overall, I'd say this game's graphic design is great. I love this game's graphic design. It's like a little bit cartoony, but also a little bit realistic. Ooh, untouchable. I love the sound. The sounds are good. The banter between the characters is excellent. So, well, I don't really have a rating system, but I'm gonna make one up right now. For this game, I'm gonna rate these games on a few things. I'm gonna rate the games on their graphics. I'm gonna rate the games on their gameplay, which is like banter between the two characters. How the heck did he get 250,000 points on the first level? Oh, never mind. That's not his score. That's his score. Okay, I was wondering. I'm gonna rate their games on gameplay. I'm gonna rate it on graphics. The graphics based on when it was released. So if I play a game like I don't know, what's an old game? Doom. If I play Doom, I'm not gonna rate it against graphics from now. That's not fair. I'm gonna rate it against the graphics for what it was at the time. So I'm gonna be rating games. Let's say I'm gonna do an overall rating. I'm going to do, I'm gonna write this down as I say this. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget this completely. There we go. Let's get these sticky notes out. Okay, new note. Okay, I'm gonna type this out. I'm gonna rate these games overall. I'm gonna rate it on graphics. I'm gonna rate it on gameplay. Oops. I'm gonna rate these games on gameplay. I'm gonna rate these games on story, if it has one. Story, if applicable. I'm gonna rate these games on What else is there? And if I miss anything in my rating scale, please leave it in the comments, and then I'll re-rate it, and I'll re-rate it if I want to add that one. So I have overall, graphics, gameplay, story, characters. I'm gonna rate the characters, and each one of these is gonna be on a 5-point scale. So some games may get different ratings depending on what it is. So we have overall, we have graphics, gameplay, story, characters, and you know what? I'm gonna rate it on personal. Basically, what that's gonna be is how much I enjoyed the game, how much I liked it. Like, I enjoy things in games like little things you can find along the way. Like, for example, in Sonic Adventure 2, you can find Big the Cat. Scattered in different levels. Like, I like little hidden things like that. You can also find different posters all over the place. Like, that say something like "Chow in Space 2, the next epic adventure." It doesn't say epic, but you get the point. Or things like in Mario Kart, where if you're on Luigi's circuit, when you're racing down, you see that statue. That's a statue of you. That's not Luigi. Or it's a statue of one of your Mii characters you're using. I mean, I like little things like that. And as I play different games, you'll get to know things like that. So that's what I'm going to be rating the games on. Overall, graphics, gameplay, story, characters, and personal. This game, I'm going to say overall. You know what? No. We're going to save overall for last. Graphics. I'm going to say they're good. I like them. They're not the best for 2011 or 2012. 2012. They're not the best for 2012, but they're pretty high up there, and everything matches. Like, the walls, like, it's not realistic looking walls with cartoony looking characters. It's little cartoony walls, it's a little bit cartoony, but like proportioned humans, like the War Mage. He's not like scrawny little legs and huge upper body, and like the guy. The girl isn't like her measurements aren't like 80, 30, 46. They're not over the top, and they're realistic. I mean, like, if you wait, go back. Let's just load the first level. Load the first level. Play. I mean, look, like, if you look at her, it's not like she's like she's not like an extreme hourglass. Like some things. Can I rotate the camera around her at all? No, I don't think I can. I don't think I have a free camera option. But like, she's proportioned. Her head's not huge. Her legs aren't really big. Like, and oh, come on, I can't. Is there really no free camera at all? No, nothing. Push to talk, action, rotate, large map, blood map, pause, loadouts, toggle loadout type, no. There's nothing, but, I mean, it's not like other games where you have the characters, like you, when you portray female characters in the other, they have huge breasts. I mean, that's not realistic. I mean, you have games like, what's that game called? I think it's called Beretta. I mean, that's not proportioned out. I mean, this game at least has her more proportioned out. Well, you can see in the cutscene. I'll load the cutscene quickly. Then you can see the front of her. It's more proportioned out, which makes more sense. It makes it more immersive. Like, you can believe it more. It's not. She doesn't have huge breasts just for the sake of attracting the male audience, the average male audience.
Lost. I deserved so much more.
We'll just look at this.
They were coming for me. Once I was their queen.
I mean, see, look, that. See, that's pretty proportioned out.
Then, out of nowhere.
I mean, she might be wearing a push-up bra or something, but still, it's pretty proportioned.
It was different.
It's not like big.
Fragile.
Because
the trickle of power returning.
It's
barely there.
Proportioned out like a real
Not
human
enough
would be.
to mind
The clothes
control
are
even a
bit
single orc.
Revealing, but
still. Was it you?
But still, I mean, that's pretty good.
Can't you feel the
it's pretty good for proportioning. So graphics overall, I'm gonna give it a 4.5 out of 5. So I'm just gonna make another sticky note here, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Okay, so 4.5. Okay, so now gameplay. I enjoy the gameplay. It's very fluid. The mouse is rather sensitive at times, but you can turn it down, so it's okay. The characters move right. There are hardly any moving glitches. There's no real lag in the game if you have a good computer. It's really good. The towers are very well balanced. Like, you can't put a barricade down and expect it to live forever. The orcs are going to hit it. The sappers are going to hit it. So you have to use a lot of strategy involved, which is also part of the gameplay. And I love strategic games, like for example Risk. That's not a good example, but still, Risk is a strategic game. Stuff like what's it called? Stratego is a strategic game. Duh, it's in the title. And like games that are luck based, kind of like Risk, like Candyland. It's luck based. You pick it up, you go along. I don't like luck based games. Usually I don't. Which is why I do not play Risk on the computer, because the dice rolling is completely whacked out. For example, one time me and my brother were playing, it's 11 versus 1. The 1 wins. 1 is attacking 11, and he wins. How is that possible? What are the odds of that happening in real life? Okay, you know what? I'm going to figure out those odds right now. So you have 2 dice on the defender and 1 die on the attacker. 2 dice on the defender, so that's your odds of beating him. Your odds of beating someone, I need to times that by 11. So the odds of 1 die beating 2 dice. The odds of 1 die rolling on any number is 1 in 6, or 18.5% approximately. And the odds go up with 2 dice, although for getting a higher number. If you have 2 dice and you roll the dice. Well, I'm not going to figure out the exact thing. I'm going to do an approximate. If you roll the dice, your odds of getting a 7 are the most. So like a 4 and a 3, a 6 and a 1, a 5 and a 2, stuff like that. And vice versa for the dice. So it's pretty well balanced. The thing is, your odds of getting a 7 on 2 dice, like a 4 and a 3, a 1 and a 6, and so on, is... what is it, 36%, I think? It's about 36%. That's double what the other person will get. So if the other person gets a 4, a 5, or a 6, it's a 50% chance. For the person with 2 dice to get a 4, or 5, or 6, it's about double the percent chance. So you have about a 36% chance to get a 4, a 5, or a 6 on 2 dice. No, you don't. It's a 33% chance, because you have 2 dice. Because you have 2 dice, and you have 2 times to get the number. You have a 33% chance of getting any one number on the dice. You have a 33% chance of getting a 1, a 2, a 3, 4, 5, or 6. The odds of you getting... I'm going to calculate this now. The odds of you winning a 1 versus 11 is... the odds of getting... let's go with 6 for now. The odds of getting a 6 on 1 die is... 0.185 times the odds that the other person is going to be ahead of you. So 0.185 is any number. The odds that someone is going to be ahead of you, or is going to be above your number, is the remaining. So it's 0.815. I think. I don't exactly remember everything from pre-calc, so I'm assuming this is right. 0.815. That is definitely wrong. So 0.185 is the chance of getting any number. The chance of your opponent being higher. I don't really know how to calculate this stuff again. Well, regardless, the odds of you winning a 1 versus 11 are extremely small. I'd love to see anyone do it in a real version of Risk. But until I see it happen, I'm calling BS on the game. I'm going to call BS on the game, just for favoring him. Although, actually, I did end up winning that game, but still, that's terrible. That should never happen. So, I went really far off on that one. Gameplay, I'm going to give it 5 out of 5. I'm gonna give it a perfect score of 5 out of 5. The story, there is a story. I haven't finished it, so I can't rate it on the story. So that one, but I will rate it on what I have been through. I haven't seen like the final cutscene or anything. I've gone up to the last level and that's it. So I'm gonna rate it the best I can. So basically, this the woman war mage was controlling the orcs. She lost her power because he turned off the magic in the first game. They're rebelling against her. She has to defend herself. Yada yada yada. They meet up. They figure out this one guy trained them both. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. The story. There is no real cohesive story throughout the entire game. I don't think it's a good story. It's for the game. It's good, but I don't really like it personally. And like I said, this is a personal review, so I don't really like it. That's me. I'm gonna give the story a 3 out of 5. It's not for me. I'm sure there's people who love the story, but it's not for me. So next is the characters. The characters are amazing. They fit their roles. They never step out of their roles, which is a problem in a different game. I won't go into that game now. If I go into that game now, we're gonna be here for an hour. I'm just gonna say the name. The name of the game is Katawa Shoujo. Katawa Shoujo, I think. It's a Japanese game developed on 4chan. I know a lot of you thinking 4chan. No, away. But it's a good game. When I played it, I didn't know where it originated, but no. I'm gonna get into that one later. Yes, you will be seeing Katawa Shoujo, whatever, later on this channel as soon as I find a freaking video editing software where I can censor, because I can't do that. Adobe Premiere, I don't have it. Otherwise, I could do it. It'd be easy, but I don't know how to do it because I'm using a free video editor. So I don't know how to do it. Because, yes, there are some questionable scenes in the game. I have played that game a lot. I've gone through everyone's routes. And when I play that game, I will be going through my favorite route, which you guys will just have to guess. If you've played the game before, you will have to guess which route I'm going to take. I don't know if the other people in the Super Gaming Force are going to take their routes, or if they're even going to play the game, but until then. Anyway, back to the characters. I like it. They don't step out of their character roles. They have witty banter between each other. The characters are enjoyable. For the exception of the old War Mage. I don't like him. I'm going to say that. I don't like him. They could take him out of in the story, they could have made him die, and then nothing would be lost in the story. Basically nothing. I mean, he does reopen the rifts and say blah 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 blah. If I don't do this, the orcs there's going to be droughts and stuff and whatever. But take him out, make the main characters older, and you're done. You don't need him. I don't like him. I'm going to give the characters, just because of him, I'm not giving the characters a perfect rating. Because of him, the characters get a 4 out of 5. Now, my personal feelings for this game. I like this game. If I could beat all the levels, it'd be a definite 5 out of 5. But I can't beat every level. I find the difficulty too much. Yes, I know I could lower the difficulty to Apprentice, but no. No. I do not like playing on easy. Castlevania, different story. That game is hard. This game, I don't want to play on easy. I don't want to go to Crunch and go on Apprentice and only be able to get 2 skulls. It's like the game saying, suck it up, play on War Mage or Nightmare, you pussy. I hate that. I hate when you have to play on hard difficulties just to unlock everything. It makes sense, though. It really makes sense. Like on Doom. If you play on easy and you go through the first place, you'll die for no reason and you get kicked back to the title screen. Or if you play Streets of Rage, you go there and then the boss, you get to the first boss and he breaks the 4th wall and says, "You play this game like a beginner." Although that was pretty creepy, I gotta say. But personally, if I could beat every level, this personally would get a higher rating, but it doesn't. So I'm going to give this game, for personally, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. So, just a minute while I tally everything up. 4 plus 4 plus... Oh, wait. 5 plus 3 is 8, plus 4 is 12, plus 4 is 16, plus 4 is 20. A 20 out of 25 for this game. A grand total of 20 out of 25. Not a bad rating at all. If this were in the school system, it would be given a rating of C. It's a 20 out of 25, 75 out of 100. That's not right, is it? That's an 80%. Yeah, that'd be higher. 20 out of 25 for this game is pretty good. Although if you lower both numbers, that's a 4 out of 5. You know what? Yeah, a 20 out of 25, so it's in total that's a 4 out of 5. For the next reviews, though, I won't be going through overall graphics, gameplay, story, characters, personal. I will discuss it, but I won't rate them individually. After this, I'm just going to go on a rating scale of 1 to 5. So, for those of you who are watching this game gets a rating of 4 out of 5. You know what? No, we're going out of 10. 8 out of 10. This game gets a rating of 8 out of 10. It's very good, but, I mean, the story isn't really good. I don't like the Worm Age, and personally, there's a couple of glitches in the game which just bring it down from a 9 or a perfect score. So 8 out of 10. I'll see you guys later today for the Don't Starve review. See you guys later. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, maybe this button. Oh yeah, this is the button in the video. Okay, so see you guys later.